Hey, today for AI Friday, I want to show you something that I'm doing for a client right now. And so I have a new client with a beauty studio, and she filled out my questionnaire, but she didn't actually answer underneath the questions that I asked for my web design checklist. And so I thought that I would share that with you, how I'm going to use AI, use ChatGPT to take the numbered questions that I gave her, and then also take the numbered responses that I got, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to combine them into a new document for me so that I've got question and answer, and then that'll make it easier for me to read through the numbered list and see exactly how she responded. I've got a call with her in a little while, and figured this would be the perfect opportunity to give you a quick demo on how I'm actually using ChatGPT in my business to save time. It could take me 3 or 4 times as much time to do it by hand, so I wanted to give this quick demo to you. So I'm going to start out with this prompt. I'm helping a client named Ambitious Beauty Studio, and I gave her a marketing and web design checklist to complete. If I send you the numbered questions, can I also send you her numbered answers to combine into one document? So this is priming ChatGPT for what I'm going to do. I'm preparing it to anticipate the input, and then it's going to combine that into the output. So we'll hit return, and just so that it understands what I'm going to be asking. Of course, sometimes it gives an error. We're going to hit regenerate. That just and it's giving me another error. This is entertaining. And it's doing it again. Fascinating. All right. Well, once in a while, ChatGPT gets busy. I'm assuming this is because it's busy, so I just refresh the page. I'm going to hit regenerate. And it isn't liking that. Wow. Well, there we go. Interesting. Gosh. Just when you're trying to do a video and you want things to work. Let's create a new conversation. And I'm just going to say hello and see if it responds. And it is not responding. So there's something going on with ChatGPT right now. Let's see if I can change to a previous version of ChatGPT. See if that changes. There we go. Okay, so, and interestingly enough, it didn't change. Even though I clicked on it, it didn't change it up here. So it's a quick lesson in how ChatGPT can be a little buggy. I'm going to resubmit my prompt, and it's giving me an error again. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again. GPT-4, resubmit the prompt. And we're just waiting for it. It's probably a little busy at the moment. I like you to see these things. Some people might edit these things out of their videos, and I really want you to see what I encounter, because this is the real world, and there would be nothing learned if everything were trimmed and edited to make it perfect. So it's important that you see what actually happens. Okay, so now I'm going to copy the questions out of my email. These were the questions that I actually sent her specifically, the web design checklist. I have my clients fill this, they send me the information, answer the questions. I personalize it for the type of business that they're running. And it's not always complete. I'll sometimes have follow-up questions. And now I'm going to take the answers that she's provided. And there we go. So it's not very. It's when ChatGPT is busy, it responds slowly, but this is still faster than copying and pasting it myself. But you can see how I'm using ChatGPT to accomplish a task that ordinarily would be kind of a clerical item, but it's taking care of it for me. So what's really cool is how ChatGPT is interpreting her answers. And it's interesting that it's not taking them verbatim, but it's actually processing them and giving me a cleaner version. So if you wanted it to be literal, you might have to include that in the prompt that you send. I can see how that might be an issue for people if they're wanting it to do something very specific. You have to tell it not to be creative, not to interpret, and that would be that way you can control the output or give it an example of the output that you want. Well, a little more than halfway done now. Oh my. And we have an error. Well, hopefully this time it won't have an error as it gets close to the end. Almost there. Awesome. So, as you can see, we were able to take care of this. And what's cool is how it really summarized for me. And so it's just giving me the relevant information, which is actually more readable than the list that she gave me, and it actually elaborated a little bit on the answers so that it's easier for me to read and follow up on. So that's an example of how I'm using this, and hope you were able to gain some information from that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.